Welcome to my weekly Fabricate Friday video on my YouTube channel and blog. I'm Suzanne, a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Canada. Today's video is all about paper crafting. I'm here to share how easy it is to make a 3D project. I also sell the products I feature in this video. I hope you enjoy my free video tutorial, and I would love to see you shop with me.
Hey everybody, I like you a latte. This is a very cute little box. Opens like that. I can pop out the bottom too. You can lay it flat if you want. Make a whole bunch of these for wedding favors or for Christmas presents or for treats or for one of my favorite things to give students during the time of December is those chewable coffee beans. They're roasted coffee beans smothered in chocolate, and you can chew them like candy, and they give you caffeine and they give you chocolate, and that is something that students require whilst doing their studies, especially at Christmas time, or in December, I should say, when all their final exams happen. So I got this stamp set I got this sentiment from the Warm Hug stamp set. It's right here, and the coffee mug, and then the inside of the coffee mug. I didn't bother doing the steam, but I'm rather loving this stamp set. Comes with some funky dies too. I shared this with you last Friday because I just decorated those funky little boxes. But so this is the hexagonal thing. I love that. And I love that they give you a decorative element to put on that. Just adds to it. This is the coffee mug right here. There's also a heart, a star, a tree, and a bow. So those are lovely. And then you get like little scallops and things to go around those mini coffee mugs, which I think are totally sweet. And I know that you can get those coffee mugs, at Starbucks and stuff as well. Those, I think they're like the mini cups. So anyway, I'm going to share with you a different colorway. I have Purple Posy here, 9.5 by 7.5. On my long side, I'm scoring at 1/2. 3, 5, 7.5. Turning it round, 1/2, 2.5, 5, and 7. Gonna fold and burnish all of my score lines. Alrighty, I'm going to cut on an angle this middle part here, and then I'm going to take off this square and this little bit here. I think I'm going to switch to my long scissors. Stampin' Up! Used to sell these. They even have Stampin' Up! On here. I don't know if you can see that. See that? But they don't sell them anymore. I really wish that they did. I used to find them at Michael's, these particular scissors. They're really hefty. But, and it was under another name started with a G. And they don't sell, sadly, them anymore. I wonder if the company that manufactures them, the one that starts with a G, it was a German name. Anyway, I wonder if they went out of business or chose not to, you never know. Okay, so I'm closing up this box because I want to find out. So the lip kind of is always at the back. So if I make this the flap, obviously it's got to go in that way. So this flap has got to go. And so I shall do that. We'll trim that right off. Boop. And then, so if this is the front, I want it to curve around, like, so this is the front of the box and I want a nice smooth front. That means that this one right here has to go. Does that make sense? I probably just confused every single person watching. Okay, just trust me. So we've done this so far. All right, so now these are our tabs here. We've got 4 of them, and we need to cut them in half. That's probably why I like wielding the big ones, is because you can just go whoop and cut. You don't have to go cut, 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 cut. All right, and then now we're just going to wedge. And wedging we can do with our small scissors if we want. See, I use them interchangeably. Snip, snip. I'll never forget that one of the very first card classes that I ever went to at my upline's house, and we were doing, you know, those were the days when you could go to people's houses and not be worried that you're going to contract an infectious disease. I remember some lady, I don't know who she is, and still to this day don't remember, and she was like really pointing out to me, because I was the new person, that these scissors were for ribbon only. And she was very upset and she was very strict about it. I'm like, whoa, hello, they're not hair cutting scissors. And there is the rub, because if anybody used my hair cutting shears to cut paper or whatever, I'd have a little conniption fit. So I guess I'm a hypocrite is what I'm saying. All right, I put adhesive on the back, and then we're just gonna close that baby right up. And then we're gonna close this, the lid and the whole kit and caboodle. Oh, that's a nice tight fit. Zoink. All right, look at that. We did such a good job. All right, when you can tell, okay, so here's a little secret. If you don't go right up to that little edge piece right here, right there, these corners, you have to have enough room for this lid to slip in. If there's not enough room here and here for this little piece of paper to wedge in, it's going to cause you difficulty like it just did. We'll put that as the bottom, because that won't open and close easily. All right, so there we are. Very nice. Let's decorate it, shall we? I have 2 pieces of 2 1/4 by 2 1/4. This is, guess what paper I'm using, you guys? Snowflake Splendor. Did you know that there is a 15% off sale going on right now, DSP sale, and this happens to be one of the papers that is for sale. Please get in touch with your local demonstrator, because she will be able to guide you in the right direction. If you don't have a demonstrator, I would love to be yours. So head to my blog. The link is in the description below, and all that jazz. So here is, I used 2 different parts of my Snowflake Splendor Designer Series paper. This size, you need 3 pieces for the top and the 2 sides here, and they are 1 3/4 wide and 2 1/4 high. You thought I was going to forget, didn't you? Because I was blathering on, but I didn't forget. Okay, what else do we need to do? I have, well, first of all, this is going to drive me crazy. My paper is on there crookedly, so let me just pretend that didn't happen, and we'll reframe this like I did it perfectly. Probably one of my favorite things about the new Stampin' Seal Stampin' Seal, is that it is almost forgivable. Like if you get it, you know, within the first little while, you can remove the adhesive. Not remove it, you can, you know, pull stuff up and reposition it. It's not repositionable. It will stay straight. Okay, I'm using Balmy Blue, and I used that die, this one right here, for this Balmy Blue piece. And then I'm using this funky piece because this makes a donut. Who doesn't like donuts? And this also makes a teeny tiny little circle. And how many times have we looked for a teeny tiny little circle just for something, just to hide a magnet or what have you, and never found it? Well, here it is. And I got this lovely mug for my birthday, which was in August, from one of my team members. And I put a lot of my little, sort of like, you know, I might punch out a couple of these, or, you know, a little strip of this, or here's some little extra pieces, and they're all in shapes. Pretty much this is my shape cup. And I will throw my little circle in. Oh, look, I have a square and a heart. There's also a lot of dust in there. Paper dust, the best kind of dust. Anyway, that's what I do with them. I have some vellum pieces. I have, you know, oh, there's a pattern piece of thing in here. So you never know what you're going to need when you're, you know, making stuff up. Little teeny weeny strip. Those are my favorite. Anyway, moving on. All right, which means that I want to put, maybe that one. How's that look for you? I don't know if you know this. You probably do. You've probably been stamping longer than I have. I always like to season my stamps, meaning that I will use them first on a scrap piece of paper just to see how they perform, and just absolutely make sure that everything's copacetic with the stamp. And then I will go in for the kill here. So I'm gonna obviously have my head right over here, and I'm just going to edit it out. So I'm going to put my stamp here. I'm going to put my big fat head over top. You're not going to see it. You didn't even see my big fat head in the way. But it makes it look like I stamp perfectly. But it's all about creative editing, you guys. Now you know my secret. All right. All right. So I decided not to use this, but I'm going to do that for sure. I have my Take Your Pick tool with my mini Stampin' Dimensionals. This donut calls for, I'm restraining myself at 4. I think I could put more. I will excellently put more on there, but I won't. Okay. Which way? That one opens their way, so we'll put that right here. Boop. And then, can I cut this? I cut it. All right. Got my mini glue dots. I have my little star here. I like this little star. I don't have that stupid little loop on it either. I can just go right in the center of this. Oh, that's so pretty. I love it. All right, so those are called glitter star ornaments. The stamp set is called Warm Hugs. The dies are called Warm Wraps. And that wraps it up. Thanks for joining me, and I'll catch you next time. Bye for now.
Hey, thanks for sticking around to the end of the video. On screen are 2 more videos for inspiration. Click on the maple leaf for my blog, or click on me to subscribe to my channel. Thanks again for watching.